भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवांसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। प्रज्ञानां शुप्रतानैः स्थिरचरनिकर व्यापिभिर्व्याप्य लोकान् भुक्त्वा भोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पुनरपि धिषणोद्भासितान् कामजन्यान् पीत्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् स्वपिति मधुरभुं मायया भोजयन्नो माया संख्यातुरीयं परममृतमजं ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि। यो विश्वात्मा विदिज विषयान् प्राश्य भोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पश्चाच्चान्यान् स्वमतिविभवान् ज्योतिषा स्वेन सूक्ष्मान् सर्वानेतान् पुनरपि शनैः स्वात्मनि स्थापयित्वा हित्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् विगतगुणगणः पात्वसौ नस्तुरीयः। Page number 156. So far what we saw is that Advaita darshan does not have virodha with upasana. Advaita darshan does not have virodha with Srishti Shruti, Utpatti Shruti. Advaita darshan does not have virodha with Jiva Utpatti also. So all different kinds of Upanishadic Vakyas, Veda Vakyas, Karma Kanda also there is no virodha. So Karma Kanda, Upasana, Utpatti means Srishti, creation, or Jiva Utpatti, none of them have virodha with Advaita. What about virodha with other darshanas? That is the topic here in 17th Karika. Kapila Kanada, Gautama, Bauddha, Arhata. What about virodha with them? So what will you say? That is explained here. So you have to understand, if Advaitin is asked, what about your virodha with them? So really speaking, here Acharya says, we have no opposition with them. Tairayam na viruddhyate. Now what does this mean? Without looking at Bhāṣya, if you have to understand. They are talking about Dvaitam. And that Dvaitam is Vyavaharikam according to us. So we are not talking about Vyavaharika Vastu here. And they are talking about Vyavaharika, we are talking about Paramarthika. So they are two different. Where is virodha? That's why it is said, Tairayam na viruddhya. And others, mutually, they all are within Dvaitam. So Vyavaharika Dvaita will have Virodha with other Vyavaharika Dvaita. But Vyavaharika Dvaita and Paramarthika Advaita, there is no Virodha. There is no contradiction. This is one thing we should understand. Second thing is, if we say we are doing Pratipadanam of Brahma, and they say in their darshana there is no such thing called Brahma, where is Virodha? We are talking about Brahma, they are talking about some other things. There is no Virodha. If we say Brahma is Satyam Jnanam Anantam, and they say Brahma is Asatyam Ajnanam something else, then there is Virodha. So if Virodha is with Vishishta Dvaita or Dvaita, that is not discussed here. But that was discussed in the Upasana part. Here it is with other darshanas. Okay. In Brahma Sutra though, Bhagavan Ved Vyasji has discussed Virodha with all these people in second chapter. Sankhya is taken, all darshanas, Sankhya Yoga, then Nyaya Vaisheshika, then Bauddha, then Jaina, Purvamimamsakas, even Bhagavatas, Shaivas, everybody. And it is shown that this Brahma is the correct understanding of Upanishad, Advitiya Brahma. So that is discussed in Brahma Sutra. Okay. Another thing, in Brahma Sutra, when it is said Athato Brahma Jignasa, Brahma Jignasa is for that person who has some knowledge of Brahman. Person who has no knowledge of Brahman. Somebody is walking at Gangaji, you catch that person and you say, I want to teach you Brahma Vidya. He is not Adhikari. And somebody who already is a Brahma Jnani, he is also not Adhikari. That's why in Yoga Vasishtha, there is a shloka which says, Natyantam Ajnaha, no Tajnaha, sosmin shastre adhikaravan. Na Atyantam Ajnaha, na Ajnaha. Totally ignorant is not qualified. Completely knower is also not qualified. Who is Adhikari? Who is neither of these? So this thing we should know. And also the person who is actually interested in thinking is Adhikari. If a person is saying, I had one student here, all he is interested in is doing japa. Means earlier he studied, but now he was here and now he is in Uttarkashi. So, is such people, if they are not willing to do thinking, then they are not Adhikari for this Vedanta Vichara. Because here, what is the meaning of Jignasa, you know? In Brahma Jignasa, how is Jignasa Shabda formed? What is the Dhatu? And what is the Pratyaya? Jna Avabodhane is the Dhatu. And San Pratyaya. San Pratyaya is for Ichha. That's why there is Dvitva. Jignasa. So, Jna avabodhane dhatu, Jignasa. If you say Jignasa kartavya, Jignasa means Ichha. You should do Ichha, desire you should have for Brahma Jnana. So, you cannot do Ichha. Ichha will happen. When will Ichha happen, you know? If you have the Saundarya Jnanam, if that thing is beautiful, if it is Ishta, Ichha will happen on its own. Otherwise, Ichha cannot happen. And therefore, you have to take Lakshana of Ichha in Vichara. Which Lakshana is this? Jahal Lakshana or Ajahal Lakshana or Jahad Ajahal Lakshana? Can you hear me or not? Jahal Lakshana. Because Jignasa, you have to do complete Tyaga and instead you have to take Vichara. Means Ichha you give up and Vichara you do. For Jnanam, you should do Vichara. So, those who are interested in Vichara, with them we can do Tarka, with discussion. Those who are not interested in Vichara and they say, no, some are there, they just want to do Dhyanam. I will do Dhyanam, Dhyanam, Dhyanam. That person is not available for discussion. Those who want to do Japa or Puja all the time, what will they do? They are not available for Vichara. At the most, you know, they just listen to something and they say, I already know I am Brahman. There is one person, he is also my student. It's a wonderful thing. We have all variety. He says, Swamiji, I have already understood and I don't want to go too much into technical details. I know I am Brahma, Jagat is Mithya. Very good. So, different people have different things, you know. Vichara is for a person, or they might say, we have already done enough Vichara. Now any more Vichara, I don't want. Padhna likhna pandit ka kaam. Bhajle beta Sitaram. This study and all is the work of Panditas. Our to will do Japa, will do just close eyes, Shanti se baitho bas. But they can't sit quietly. Then they will do other things. So, Vichara. That's why in Vivek Chudamani, Ata Vichara Kartavya Jignyaso Atmavastunaha. Vichara Kartavya. That is Jignasa. And in San Pratyaya, which is Ichha, you do Jahal Lakshana and you take the meaning Vichara. In Jna Dhatu, you have to do Ajahal Lakshana and Avagati Paryanta Brahma Vichara. Means until you get Aparoksha Brahma Jnana. Until that point, you have to go on doing Vichara. You cannot give up. Either that Vichara is in the form of Shravanam or Mananam or Nididhyasana. Okay. So now, how to deal with these other people? On that, there is further discussion. ṭīkā. Dvaita pakshaihi advaita pakshasya vishadvarake virodhe adigamyamani katham avirodha vacho yuktihi iti ashankya. Dvaita pakshaihi advaita pakshasya vishadvarake virodhe. By the Dvaita pakshas, अद्वैत पक्षस्य विषयद्वारके विरोधे अधिगम्यमाने. Advaita Paksha Vishaya Dvaraka through the Vishaya Virodhe Adhigamya. So the Vishaya of Advaita and Vishaya of Dvaita, in that there is Virodha. Katham Avirodha Vacho Yuktihi iti Ashankya Swamata Paryalochanaya Tavad Avirodham Aha. How there is Katham Avirodha Vacho Yukti. How there is Avirodha? Because we said we don't have any Virodha with them. So somebody is asking how there is Avirodha. 5 number ṭippaṇī. Vacho Yukti means Vak Prayoga. Iti Ashankya Swamata Paryalochanaya Tavad Avirodham. If we look at our mata properly, then we understand there is no virodha. Tavad avirodham aha. Advaitam paramartho hi dvaitam tadveda uchyate tesham ubhayatha dvaitam tenayam na virudhyate. Our understanding is Advaita is Paramartha. Dvaitam is Tadbheda, means it's different from it. It's Vikara or Vivarta. Dvaitam means entire Karya Prapancha or Karya Karanatmaka. Advaita is Paramartha. Everything is Vivarta of that. Adhyastha in Brahman. Tesham Ubhayatha Dvaitam. Tesham Dvaitinam. Purvapakshinam. For them, Vyavaharik is Dvaitam, Paramarthik is also Dvaitam. I mean, they don't have a division called Vyavaharika and Paramarthika. They say everything is Paramarthika only and everything is Dvaitam. Ubhayatha Dvaita means what is transactional reality? Dvaita. What is absolute reality? Dvaita. What is there to discuss with them? You tell me. Tena ayam na virudhyate. We don't have anything to talk to them. Because we have accepted Vyavaharik Dvaitam. Vyavaharik Satyatva is there for Dvaitam. We have accepted. We don't have Virodha. And Paramarthik Vastu, they don't have. They don't have anything called Paramarthika. And what they call as Vyavaharika, we have accepted as real in Vyavaharik Satta. Now where is Virodha? And the more you study, the less number of people you have with whom you can talk. If you don't study anything, there are enough people with whom you can identify. When you study, you say, what is there to talk to these people? And they don't have anything to talk about Shastra. All they want to talk is some chit-chat, some anatma. And you have no interest. So best is, and you will get bored. So best is you don't talk. So there is no communication. You are in different plane, they are in different plane. Where is the discussion? What you are seeing, they are not able to see. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati sanya. Yasyam jagrati bhutani. And what they are interested and they want to talk, sa nisha pashyato mune. It is night for you. Where is discussion? If there is no discussion, where is virodha? ṭīkā मिथ्याभूतेन द्वैतेन अद्वैतस्य अविरोधेऽपि परमार्थभूतेन तेन विरोधः स्यात् इति आशङ्क्य. Okay, मिथ्याभूत द्वैत and Advaita, there is no virodha. Because Dvaita is mithya, Advaita is paramartha, there is no virodha. It is like Rajju and Rajju Sarpa, there is no virodha. Rajju is there and it can appear as Rajju Sarpa, avirodha. But Paramartha Bhutena Tena Virodha Syat. If Paramartha Dvaita is there, then Paramartha Advaita and Paramartha Dvaita will have virodha. Iti ashankya tathavidam dvaitam eva nasti. There is no such thing called Paramartha Dvaita for them. Iti matvaha. 7 number टिप्पणी. व्यावहारिक आकाशादि द्वैतेन परमार्थ भूतेन तेन व्यावहारिक आकाशादि द्वैतेन इत्यर्थः. What व्यावहारिक आकाशादि here, if you call it as paramartha, then there is no virodha. तेन विरोधः स्यात् इति आशंक्य तथाविधं द्वैतम एव नास्ति. So there is actually no such thing called paramartha dvaita, which will have virodha with our paramartha advaita. There is no such contradiction. Tesham ubhayatha dvaitam. For them, it is all dvaitam only. द्वैतीनां परमार्थत्वेन अपरमार्थत्वेन च द्वैतमेव व्यवहार गोचरी भूतम. For द्वैतीन, paramartha is dvaita, aparamartha is also dvaita. Vyavahara gochari bhutam dvaitam. Dvaitam alone is the vishaya of vyavahara. Tacha sampratipanna dvaita mithya iti evam sthite. Sampratipanna dvaitavat mithya. 8 number टिप्पणी says the अनुमानम. परमार्थत्व अभिमतम द्वैतम पक्ष मिथ्या द्वैतत्वात् संप्रतिपन्न शुक्ति रूप्यादि द्वैतवत् इति अनुमानम यह वेदितव्यम्. संप्रतिपन्न द्वैत वत् मिथ्या. So, Paramarthatva Abhimatam Dvaitam, what they consider as Paramartha Dvaita is actually Mithya. How? Sampratipanna Shukti Rupyadi Dvaitavat. Shukti Rupya, how Shukti Rupya is Dvaita? So, Shukti is there and in that Rupya is appearing. This kind of Dvaita. This Dvaita is Mithya. Shukti Rupyadi Dvaitavat. So Shukti Rupyadi Dvaita has Dvaitam. Therefore it is Mithya. So Shukti Rupyadi Dvaitam, or you call Shukti Rupyadi Dvaitam means Shukti Rupya, Rajju Sarpa, Gagane Nilata, ityadi ityadi. All that Dvaitam, it has Dvaitam, Dvaitatvam, and it has Mithyatvam, both. It is Dvaitam, it is Mithya. So in Drishtanta there is Paksha, Sadhya and Hetu. Both are there. And in Paksha, Hetu is there, Dvaitatvam is there. Therefore, Sadhya Mithyatva will be there. So, wherever there is duality, it is Mithya. This is how the Anumanam is done. Sampratipanna. But which kind of duality? Like Swapna Prapancha, so many are seen, all are Mithya. So in Swapna Prapancha, if Dvaitam is there, it is Mithya. In Jagrat Prapancha also, Dvaitam is there, it is Mithya. In this way, the Anumanam is done. Now, you take a moment and think, how often we think this Jagrat Prapancha is like Swapna. All this is a Maha illusion. How often do we think? If we don't think, we should think. So many times we have heard in this Grantha itself. It is like Swapna, it is like Swapna. And the more we give reality to this world, lesser and lesser it will be possible for me to understand I am Brahman. Because all the time we will be thinking about this object, that object, this thing I have to do, that thing I have to do. Some karma or some praja or some dhanam. These three, when they come, then there is no tyaga. There is no tyaga, there is no amritatva. Only when na karmana, na prajaya, na dhanena, then tyaga will come. Then amritatva. So if my attention goes on these things, either you say karma, praja, dhanam, or you say vitteshana, putreshana, lokeshana, whatever you call, those things will prevent me from Brahma Bhāṣya, Brahma Nishtha. So Jagat Mithya, Anumanam is there, you hear, you have to actually immerse in this. Some time back, somebody was studying Jivan Mukti Viveka. That person met me and he said, Swamiji, in Jivan Mukti Viveka, there is Kuti Chaka Sannyasa and Bahulaka Sannyasa and Hamsa Sannyasa and Paramahansa Sannyasa. 4 or 5 names he gave me. So I asked him, which sannyasa you have taken? I said, none. I asked him next question. I said, how much time you have spent with sannyasis who have actually dropped all karmas? You say, I have not spent any time. So you see, there is no point in knowing there are 5 types of sannyasa and 7 types of sannyasas when you yourself are not either taking any sannyasa or not associating with such people. What is the use? Like in Yoga Vasishtha, first bhumika, second bhumika, third shubhecha, vicharana, tanumana. Okay, you know all 7 names. Then somebody will ask, you are in which bhumika? Vicharana. Then do you have any plans to go in higher bhumikas? No, I don't know. In this life, I will only tell others how many bhumikas are there. What is the use? They can read on Google how many bhumikas are there. No, this jnanam is for us. I should feel, if I know there are 7 bhumikas, why can't I go in that? Somebody asked a question yesterday or day before yesterday I mentioned Gaudapadacharya ji in 6th bhumika or something. So somebody said, why not 7? So in 7th bhumika, actually there is no vyavahara. There is no communication with the world actually. So, okay, let me tell you something about now that bhumika topic came. A person can be in 7th bhumika, but he need not be in 7th bhumika all the time. It is possible. So Gaudapadacharya could be in 7th Bhumika, but he doesn't have to be in that Bhumika all the time. It is like, let's say there is somebody who's in Bombay, Delhi, and Calcutta. But if he spends majority of time in Bombay, once in a while if he goes to other place, then majority is going to decide where he is residing. So like that, I am in which Bhumika? Is a majority of time you are in which Bhumika. But somebody who is in 4th Bhumika can go to 5th and come down, can go to 6th and come down. It is possible. Is Brahmanishtha? Brahmavid. But he can be Brahmavid, Varaha, Variyan. He can be Varishtha also. It is possible. And they may come back out of the force of Prarabdha if they have to do something. So, but what I am trying to emphasize is these things are not for study only or discussion only or to tell people. These things are for me to actually be in. Otherwise, this Vidya is like me talking about Dravya Guna Karma. What? I don't have to be Dravya. I just talk about something, that's all. Okay. Tacha sampratipanna द्वैतवत् मिथ्या इति एवं स्थिते न द्वैतेन अद्वैतस्य विरोधः शक्यशंको भवति इत्यर्थः. द्वैतेन अद्वैतस्य विरोधः शक्यशंका न भवति. By mithya dvaita and paramartha dvaita, where is virodha? Na dvaitena advaitasya virodha shanka. Shloka pratishedhyam prashnam karoti. Now question in Bhāṣya connecting to the shloka. Kena hetuna taihi na virudyate iti uchyate. By which hetu you are saying there is no virodha between dvaitam and advaitam. Advaitam paramartho hi. Yasmat. Dvaitam nanatvam. Tasya advaitasya bhedah. Tad bhedas tasya karyam ityartha. Advaita is paramartha. Yasmat. Since Advaita is paramartha and Dvaitam means nanatvam is Advaitasya karyam. Karya means vivarta karyam. Bhedaha means karyam. Ityartha. ṭīkā. Shlokaksharanam artham achakshano hetum aha uchyate. So hetu is explained. This is the reason. What is the reason? Because Advaita is paramartha, Dvaita is its karya. Karya will never have virodha with karana in general. The moment karya becomes a separate entity, then there could be virodha. Like they give example of scorpion. Scorpion, as soon as the mother gives birth to scorpions, the scorpions, they kill mother. Babies, they kill mother. Bhagavan has a nice system. And the snake, mother eats the babies. So all these poisonous entities, if their number increases, then there is a problem. So they have to somehow finish each other, or at least keep the numbers low. So in one case, children kill the mother. In the other case, mother kills the children. And still some of them, they survive. Few days back, I saw one big snake twice in the forest behind here. And I think it is poisonous because some animal was killed after some time. I saw, must have bitten. Dvaitasya Advaita karyatve pramanam aha. How Dvaita is karyam of Advaitam? What is the pramanam? Ekameva dvitiyam tattejo asrajata iti shrutehe. Ekameva dvitiyam. Sadeva Somya idamagra asit ekameva advitiyam. So, the truth is ekameva advitiyam. Anything else is karya of that. It is very clear. Advaita karyam. And tat tejo asrajata. Srishti prakriya. Tat asrajata. It created. So, that tat sat is karanam. Teja is karya in this. Shruti pramanyat Dvaitasya Advaita karyatva avagamat karyasya karanat vedena sattva nishedhat tat satyam iti avadharanat na Advaita darshanam Dvaita darshanena viruddham ityartha. Based on the Shruti Pramanyat, Dvaitasya Advaita karyatva avagamat. Dvaita is karyam of Advaitam. Dvaitasya Advaita karyatva avagamat. And karyasya karanat bhedena sattva nishedhat. Actual virodha is not there between karya and karana. Karyasya karanat bhedena sattva nishedhat. 9 number ṭippaṇī. Karyavat karanam api andritam astu iti ataha tat satyam. Further it says, tat satyam iti avadharanat. Karana is satyam, karya is mithya. It's not that asat is there, asadva idamagra asid, and from asat srishti has come. No. Kutastu khalu somya evam syat. How can from asat srishti can come? Sadevedam agra asit. Ekameva dvitiyam. Therefore, sat alone has to be there before srishti. Na Advaita darshanam Dvaita darshanena viruddham ityartha. Advaita darshanam Dvaita darshanehi aviruddham iti atraiva yuktim aha. In fact, Advaita darshanam Dvaita darshanehi aviruddham. Advaita darshanam has no virodha with Dvaita darshan. Upapattescha. Upapatti vyukti is also there. Tameva upapattim sankshipya darshayati. Now he shows what is this upapatti. Swachitta spandana abhave samadhau murchayam sushuptau cha abhavat. When my own chitta spandanam is not there, swachitta spandana abhave, in either samadhi or murcha, you will see Bhāṣyakara gives example of samadhi. Earlier also we saw in some karikas, he gave the same example. Murcha happens accidentally. Sushupti is swabhavika, naturally. But samadhi is practiced and attained. So when I am in Jagrat and there is no chitta spandanam, so I have the knowledge. Of course, I have the knowledge from Sushupti. I don't have to go in Samadhi. In Sushupti itself, I will know it. But for Vikshipta Chitta, people who have lot of Vikshepa, see, those who are Bahirmukha, those who have lot of Vasana pressure, those who have interest in karma, or those who go on entertaining some sankalpas, sitting there something keeps coming. We should do this, we should do that. For them, samadhi abhyas is very important. Whenever, let us say, if I am here, some thought comes, I should go and meet that person. I should call that person. So I should tell my mind, chupchap baitho. No need of calling anybody, no need of talking to them. If they have any reason, they come to you, you see if it is valid, then you talk. If not, forget it. Otherwise, every thought that comes, you know what is the problem with some such people? They have a phone. Every thought that comes, immediately they have a tendency to write to someone, text someone, call someone. What should happen is, when you are disturbed, don't text people. And there are people who don't know that they are disturbed. They don't know that they are possessed by some ghostly things. And they go on texting, go on texting. And all of that is only going to create more problems. And worst is, your identity will be marked as, this fellow is idiot, he is a murkha. You are declaring it to the world when you are out of control. So, this samadhi abhyasa is important to control this mind. People don't realize these things. Swachitta spandana abhave samadhau murchayam sushuptau cha abhava. And there are some people, you know, what they say, Swamiji, but I don't text anybody else. Means, you are the only useless person in the whole world who has to read my messages. Because I don't bother anybody else, I will only bother you. Now, what kind of sins I would have committed to read your phaltu messages? Tell me. I have no interest. Do some study properly and do some samadhi abhyasa. Swachitta spandana abhave samadhau murchayam sushuptau cha abhavat. 1 number ṭippaṇī. Chittasya tattad vishayakara parinamah spandanam avaseyam. Chitta having tattad vishayakara parinama, that spandanam should be avaseyam, means that should be controlled, stalled. In ṭīkā, some things are given. तामेव उपपत्तिं संक्षिप्य दर्शने स्वचित्त सुषुप्त्यादि अवस्थायां स्वकीय चित्त स्पंदन अभावे मिथ्या ज्ञान उपरमे सति. In sushupti adi means samadhi morcha, swakya chitta spandana abhava is there. Mithya jnana uparame sati. When mithya jnana uparama is there, Dvaita darshana abhavat. Advaitam siddham. Because Dvaita darshan is not there, mithya jnana uparati takes place, Advaitam is siddham. Tatascha swapnavat jagrad bhedanam utpatti darshanat iti upapattehe Dvaitam advaita karyam. Swalpavira, comma after that. Nacha karanam tat karya pratibhasaihi viruddhyate. Karanam tat karya pratibhasaihi na viruddhyate. Dvaitam is karyam. Advaitam is karanam. Karya, karana has no virodha. So in sushupti adi avastha, mithya jnana uparama is there, Dvaita darshanam is not there, Advaitam is siddham. 1. In jagrat swapna avastha, swapnavat jagrat vedanam utpatti darshanat. Jagrat veda is like swapna. Dvaitam is Advaita karyam. And karana has no virodha with karya pratibhasa. Karya is only appearance. Karanam is satyam. Therefore, there is no virodha. Nacha karanam tat karya pratibhasehi virudyate. Karyasya vacharambhana matratvat कारणातिरेकेण अभावात् इत्यर्थः. कार्य is वाचारंभण मात्र. कारण अतिरेकेण कार्यस्य अभावात्. Other than karana, karya has no satta. So karya satta is dependent upon karana. Karana satta is independent. तेषाम इत्यादि भागम विभजते द्वैतिना. In Bhāṣya, atah tad bheda uchyate dvaitam. Atah tad bheda means karana bheda. Advaita bheda is dvaita. Dvaitinam tu tesham paramarthatah cha aparamarthatascha ubhayathapi dvaitam eva. For dvaiti, ubhayatha dvaitam. Paramarthatah aparamarthatah. यदि च तेषां भ्रान्तानां द्वैत दृष्टिः अस्माकं अद्वैत दृष्टिः अभ्रान्ता. And they are bhranta, dvaita. What is there to talk to them? We are abhranta, advaitin. We have advaita drishti. Advaita drishti yesham. Te advaita drishti. And they have dvaita, they are dvaita drishti. अस्माकम अद्वैत दृष्टि अभ्रांतानां. तेनायम हेतुना अस्मत् पक्षो न विरुध्यते तैः. तेन हेतुना अस्मत् पक्षः अद्वैत तैः न विरुध्यते. वी हैव नो विरोध. परमार्थ द्वैतांशेन अद्वैत विरोधम आशंक्य द्विधा व्यवहारे अपि विमतस्य द्वैतस्य द्वैतत्वादेव संप्रतिपन्नवत् मिथ्यात्व सिद्धेः न तेन विरोधो अद्वैतस्य इति मन्वानः सन् आह. परमार्थ द्वैत अंशेन अद्वैत विरोधम. If somebody says like this, Paramartha Dvaita and Advaita, if there is virodham, then Dvidha Vyavahare api Vimatasya Dvaitasya Dvaitattvadeva. Even though there is Vyavahara in Dvaita, Vimatasya Dvaitasya, Vimata, this Viruddha Mata, Purvapaksha, Dvaitasya Dvaitatvadeva Mithyatvam. This we saw earlier. Why Dvaita is Mithya? Because Dvaitatvat. Sampratipannavat Mithyatva Siddhehe na tena virodho Advaitasya iti manvanaha sannaha. Bhranti Moola Dvaita Darshanehi Advaita Darshanam Pramana Moolam Aviruddham. Bhranti Moola Darshanehi Advaita Darshanam Pramana Moolam Aviruddham. Dvaita Darshana has root in Bhranti. Bhranti Moolam Yasya Dvaita Darshanasya Tadvaita Darshanam Bhranti Moolam. Bhranti Moolam Eva Dvaita Darshanam. Teihi Advaita Darshanam, which is Pramana Moolakam. Pramanam Moolam Yasya Tad Advaita Darshanam Pramana Moolakam Aviruddham. One is Bhranti Janya, another is Pramana Janya. Where is Virodha? Actually, that's why you should not waste much time in discussing with this fellow, that fellow, etc. Iti etat drishtantena upapadayati. Now he gives that example. First two quotations are there. Indro mayavihi pururupa iyate. And natu tad dvitiyam asti. See ṭippaṇīs. Indra means Paramatma. Mayavihi means Upadhibihi. Bahurupa, Pururupam, Bahurupa, Iyate, Pratiyate. So Paramatma with Upadhi takes many forms, appears in many forms. Natu tad dvitiyam asti. And Advaiti, they are abhranta. So there is no other. There is only one Atman. Now that famous example is given. यथा मत्त गजारूढ़ः उन्मत्तं भूमिष्ठं प्रति गजारूढ़ोऽहं वाहयमां प्रति इति ब्रुवाणम् अपि वाहयमां प्रति इति ब्रुवाणम् अपि तं प्रति न वाहयति अविरोध बुद्ध्या तद्वत्। ततः परमार्थतो ब्रह्मविदा आत्मैव द्वैतिनां ब्रह्मविद् आत्मैव द्वैतिनां तेनायं हेतुना अस्मत्पक्षो न विरुध्यते तैः तं प्रति न वाहयति अविरोध बुद्ध्या तद्वत्। So he doesn't take the elephant towards that fellow who says, who's standing on the ground and says, I am sitting on elephant, drive your elephant towards me. See, let us see who is powerful. He's a crazy fellow. Tam prati na vahayati avirodha buddhya tadvat. Tataha paramarthatah brahmavid atmaiva dvaitinam. Brahmajnani is Atma of Dvaitis also. Tenayam hetuna asmat paksho taihi na virudyate. Therefore, because of this reason, our paksha is not virodhi of theirs. In ṭīkā, कार्य कारण भूतयोः द्वैता द्वैतयोः अविरोधे सति फलितमाह अविरोधे सिद्धे फलितमाह. Between karya and karan bhutayoho dvaita dvaitayoho avirodhe siddhe. There is no virodha. So what is the result then? Tataha, therefore, paramarthatah brahmavid atmaiva dvaitinam. Brahmajnani is their atma. Advaitinam dvaitinam cha pratisvika paksha paryalochanatah dvaita pakshaihi advaita paksho viruddho na bhavati iti phalitam upasamharati. Dvaitinam cha advaitinam cha pratisvika, each paksha, paryalochanatah, when you do proper thinking, paryalochana, dvaita pakshaihi advaita paksho na viruddho bhavati. By the dvaita paksha, advaita paksha is not viruddha, iti phalitam upasamharati. So what is concluded is, tena ayam hetuna, because of this hetu, there is no virodha between Dvaita and Advaita. Asmat paksho taihi na viruddhyate. We don't have any contradiction with them. We'll keep up to this and we will meet in the afternoon at 2. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhāṣya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punaha Punaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Veda Vivagine Vyomavad Vyaptadehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.